Well, hello. Hello. Hey, real quick, the 15 of you, go to my profile, click that, go to YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, okay? You you know my existence here is fleeting. Uh-huh. Ain't it though? Ain't it though? Listen, I'm even gonna post the link in the chat, okay? Hey, Amy. What's up, yo? Okay, there you go. Bang. Dog's barking in the background. How d Okay, that's ridiculous. I wanted to post links and I can't. It says I'm blocked. How did I block myself? Jared, that seems silly. Hey, what's up? So remember, kind of like what? That's stupid. Why would I block myself? Anyway, this is Justice's Waiting Room. This is a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. Hey, I'm here jumping on in the evening uh, because we got our live ability restored on TikTok. And it's in my best interest to try to convert my audience and say, hey, here's a problem we have right now. I can't post links to the chat. Okay. What up, JoJo? Okay. So okay, if you need to get a hold of me, if you want to follow me on social media, okay. Hmm. Mm, Absolutely not. So at the beginning of every show, we listen. Oh my gosh, Joanne. If it ain't me, it's you. You know what I mean? So hey, if you want to click on links as I post them to the chat, you need to go to YouTube and get on the YouTube. Okay. Okay. Wow. Hmm. What is it good? Yeah, Bridget, it's definitely it does not feel like TikTok. TikTok's changed for sure. Hey, go to my profile, go to YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, get in the chat over here. I try to actually keep up with the chat with you. Okay. Um, Copy. Got to take out the little tagline so you could put both the links in. Podcast, live, news, politics. Ooh, with 5 left. Look at us. All right. So if you would like, share my latest. Here's a link. I put it in the chat. Thanks. Hey Becca, hey Dubs. Came over from TikTok right away. Did you see that? Okay. So listen. So listen. I got 100 people in here. You know how it goes. Hey, you know how it goes. Make sure you get 8 hours of sleep a night. No matter what. Naps are great for you. Take a fucking nap. Okay, you need to drink water. You need to hydrate. You need to eat right. If you're gonna do all that, you might as well exercise. Okay? And if you're gonna exercise, you might as well split it up. Okay? Do a lift in the morning, walk in the evening. Okay? That is to say, control what you could control. Okay? In your best interest to control what you can control. Got me listening to fucking Vietnam tunes and shit. This is Justice's Waiting Room. Live because I feel compelled to get in front of a large group of people, try to convert that over to YouTube so that I can share with you links for the Impeach Trump campaign, and also to share links to aid people who feel called to protest. There's a 50 state capital protests on the 5th. Okay. So I know a lot of people are upset, and one of the things that we're trying to, the message we're trying to pass is that, the things that are happening that you feel like are radicalizing you and inciting you, it's meant to bring out, the sort of the lesser of us, the violent of us. Um, And a lot of people have kind of asked me about said is impeachment in progress? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think Texas is where the budget bill is located. What budget bill? Mhm. I think that lost in this situation is wanting to minimize casualty and also can undo things signed with a pen, right? Can't undo um a body count, right? Can't afford loss. Budget bill, they're trying to get rid of Medicare. Here is an article from Newsweek explaining Donald Trump's Medicare executive order. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is what I talked about. Um, I try to tell everybody, hey man, Project 2025 wants to get rid of social safety nets, like Medicare and Medicaid, and it cost me a lot of friends. It cost me a lot of friends when I said, hey, you can't vote for this. You can't vote for this. And I tell you, my mom, my dad, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law was considering voting for him, right? Plenty of nieces and nephews voted for this. So again, social safety nets are being attacked. Hey, there's a reason I did not start creating content for no fucking reason. It was because I was like, "Oh shit, dude. Lots of people are going to die." I try to say muerte, muerte. Straight out of the TikTok shop. This is a story. I'm making it up. Yeah, you guys should see the TikTok shop. It was crazy. Before the beauty contest? Yep. Hey, just remember I told you stock up on masks. Remember I told you stock up on masks. Hi, I'm back for now. We'll see how long this lasts. Okay? No, I don't have to be voted on. Bird flu, so avian flu, COVID's real bad. It's flu season. You should just wear a mask if you're going to be in public. Great. Amy said, "Have you seen the Indiana bill to make masks in public illegal? It's fucking stupid." I fucking hate it here. Thank God I work from home and I go pick up my groceries and I and I order shit delivered to my house. Every week, add one or two extra things to your grocery bill: masks, water, canned goods, rice. Yep. Bird flu pandemic. Yep. Don't say I didn't tell you. Just like I said. Like, okay. Like I said, I worked for 3 or 4 years. I worked in an industry. I worked in a healthcare industry, and I watched these benefits not be enough, and that inflation was going up too fast, and people that were on Medicare and Medicaid were getting the raw end of the deal, and they didn't have enough money, man. They couldn't keep the lights on and keep themselves fed. Yep. This is what I was talking about. Get 8 hours of sleep a night, take a nap, right? Hydrate, eat right, exercise. None of that shit costs money, right? Typically. Like if you have a problem with access to clean drinkable water, you got fucking problems. Savvy? But sleeping typically don't cost money. I get it. If you want to fucking argue, you're like, "Oh, you got to pay for a place to live." No shit, dingus. No shit. You got to pay for a place to live. Eating costs money, right? Yep. But if we're having those kinds of arguments, you got problems. You shouldn't be watching me. I would have eliminated my cell phone bill so that I could fucking eat if I was, that hard up. It's like work or sleep or eat. Cell phone don't You don't need a cell phone, dog. Hey, let's just put it like this. None of us are doing any. Yeah, you're only linked to the world. Hey, you've seen and heard enough, Susan. You've seen and heard enough, my dear. Hey, I'm just trying to tell you, you are seeing and hearing things you was never meant to fucking hear. This is just the way life is now. It's just the way life is now. There will be resistance. Yep. Make sure you don't eat raw food. Hey, what's going on? So yeah, a lot of people are looking to protest, and that's why I got on here. Um, because I want. Wait, why wouldn't that be in something's wrong? Oh, if you was ever thinking about growing some shit, you might start prepping your soil now. Jesus, is there not? Great America protest. Okay. Um, where's the so that's what I was wondering. They don't have a website up for this yet? Huh. So I'll post that in the chat. That's what I was trying to get on here and do. Okay. One of the things that I'd been saying, people had been asking, what sort of skills of yours kick in? Um, understand, like, my job is actually fighting against the bad guys, so my job's awesome for this. Okay. You can grow potatoes. So I'm trying to free people from their debt, right? These credit card companies are actively oppressing you. Get it? So I can lend my voice, right? My actual job can free you from these creditors, right? And we can't do business, so don't think of me as selling you myself. You know what I'm saying? But if essentially you need to change what you do with your time, who you work for. You need to find out if the company that you work for is ethical, if they're doing the right things. If they're bending the knee and kissing, kissing the ring and licking boots, you need to know, you know. Well, what you could do is you can impeach him, and then uh before you really let JD Vance get going, you could delegitimize Donald Trump's presidency. I've been saying it this whole time. It's like it's legal snafu. Um, I have a feeling uh, Donald Trump's mortality is in play. I've had this hunch that he was gonna get into office and then muerte. Um, and then when they go to like on his deathbed, 25th Amendment, right, where he really can't do much anymore. The Twitter fingers are gonna be the last. Yeah, great. So once he's like he can't talk anymore, He can't direct the troops, right? Once he kind of goes down and they go to, use like the 25th Amendment, then you delegitimize the presidency. Does that make sense? Because he's not eligible for the job, but you were trying to minimize harm, actually. So what you kind of hope happened is that he falls ill. I didn't say suddenly muerte. I said fall ill. You need for him to like weaken. Yeah. I seen it, Benita. I was telling my wife about it at dinner. Okay? I heard that Elon Musk got moved out of the White House, is what I heard. Heart attack. That wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, something to weaken him, where they go to exchange power, right? 25th Amendment style. And that's when you can challenge the legitimacy right then and there. So he's not a legitimate president, so you can't be president. Now, but I'm telling you, Executive Order 13848, March 3rd, not March 3rd, February 3rd, March 5th. Okay? Keep your eye out for that, right? And again, that's just for action, you know. Thugs are still there, yeah. Yeah. Crazy time to be alive. But this is a time to organize and to use your First Amendment right while you've still got First Amendment rights. Okay? If democracy does collapse, this is really the end, and lots of people are going to muerte. May the force be with you. Uh, God damn it! Don't say you didn't protest. Okay. So if I were you, there's 135 people in here. Go up to my profile, click on my profile, click on the YouTube channel. Okay. If I lose the ability to go live here, we'll be live on Clapper. Okay. I'm so mad. It wouldn't let me log in. It kind of ruined the show for me. So here, let me get these links into my chat. Okay. For those of you wanting to be active in the digital age here, we'll keep that link open. Go to that impeachtrump.org. Got that up there. And then locked post deleted. Whoa. What happened? I want to encourage people while you've still got where you still got the opportunity. Okay. Okay. To to not only sign these. What about nationwide strike instead of taking the streets? Look up a reason. Well, here's the thing. Oh, so most of my content actually lately has been, this. I'm calling it the Great Tech Rebellion. So for anybody wondering, what do we call it? It's the Great Tech Rebellion. No Facebook, no Threads, no IG. Get Messenger off your phone. WhatsApp's no good. Get get off of Twitter. Okay. Blue Sky. Okay. I'm on Blue Sky. Okay. I'm on YouTube. I'll be on TikTok only live. I'm on Substack too. You can find me on Substack. Okay. So what you've got to do is you've got to get away from all these white cis males that are trying to force themselves on you. Okay? If you really want to know what's really going on here, okay? A bunch of white cis males are trying to force themselves on you. Facebook, Threads, IG, Messenger, WhatsApp, Twitter, get that shit off your phone. Amazon, get that shit off your phone. Shop local. My wife and I, on our first date, we went to a local Mexican restaurant. And today was 12 years since our first date, by the way. And we went and saw um, Right Along. And then my wife told me at dinner today they made a Right Along too. I didn't even know that. Did you know when you first saw your wife that she was going to be the one you'd end up married to? That's a great fucking question. So, my uh, to say yes is disingenuous. When I first met my wife, she just lost like 340 pounds. Okay, and she looked fucking fantastic. Okay, um, and I was like the first man she'd been on a date with, and she had little nervous tics, and she had actually been a little forward with me, right? Asked me out on a date, be a man type shit. So what I told her was, uh, I can't be the only man you've met and dated off the internet. You can't get this lucky. And I told her you need to go. You know what they say, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. But like she hadn't really dated at all. And I knew she was still talking to other dudes. So when we went on our first date, I knew that she was still kind of dating around a little bit. And so I told her, you can't get this lucky. you're gonna have to buy, Deborah. And you should date around a little bit because these motherfuckers are crazy. And what happened is it didn't take her very long. I think within a couple weeks, something bad enough happened in her dating life that she was like, "Oh my God, can we meet up and gossip and talk about how shitty people are?" And I was like, "Yeah, we can absolutely fucking do that." And dead ass, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it doesn't, it never was. She fucking didn't take her long. Spin the block, baby. That it wasn't like I was dating somebody. It when by the time, like I said, by the time we'd met, she'd completely changed who she was the last time she'd really been seen in the public eye. And I mean every fucking bit of that. I mean every fucking bit of that. You do not get to I'm fucking pretty too, bitch. Like let's be serious. I'm pretty too, right? So you can't get this lucky. You can't get this lucky. Go date something else. Go test the waters. You'll be back. You'll be back. Cause I'm a fucking normal human being. Yeah, any chance of proving EI? Yeah, we're waiting on the election interference report from Executive Order 13848. Yeah, no, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. I'm pretty too, bitch. That's funny. I'm pretty too. What the fuck? Look, I've always been fat, but I wear it well, right? Like I have big ass and thighs, right? I'm an athlete, but I don't have like a big ass belly, you know what I mean? Like I look normal. I'm like a normal proportioned person. Yeah. Yeah, February 3rd. Yep. But also the 28th, the Canadian version of the report that we're thinking we're getting on the 3rd comes out. I keep telling everybody there's a reason everybody stepped down and is quiet. You understand? Think about the former Secretary of Defense, the former head of the FBI, the former head of the Department of Justice, the former special counsel of the Department of Justice, all stepping down and then not saying a word. What do you think they're doing? Digging a hole? What do you think they're building their bunker? Like, do you realize if here's what the alternative reality that everybody's living in. There was no election interference, or the DOJ isn't going to do anything about it. The Democrats are silent because they're spellbound, because they're literally scared for their lives. Democracy's over as we know it. There's absolutely nothing that can be done. The military's not mobilizing. Don't you think the military would be having to be doing something? They got to protect themselves. That's the most powerful entity in the world is the US military. Unbiased. Oath sworn to the Constitution. Not to a political party. But that's not how they're acting though. Right. They're not panicked. They're not nervous. Wouldn't you be nervous? Like wouldn't you be publicly fucking nervous? Executive Order 13848 exposes the prior administration for election, or the current administration for election interference and fraud. What are we talking about? Speak for who? Mary Beth? What kind of ignorant shit are you on in my comments? The fuck? I don't control anyone. Executive Order 13848 and all those 3 and 4 letter agencies are going to run reports on this election. Justice is coming, 100%. 100%. Hey, you're welcome, Taylor. So yeah, the thing that happened that Donald Trump did, by the way, Executive Order 13848, is it made election crimes triable by the DOJ. This means this corrupt SCOTUS can't do nothing about this. This means this House and Senate can't do nothing about this. DOJ crimes. Notice none of Trump's executive orders are recorded in the Federal Register. Ding, 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 ding. There were no names on the invitations. There were no names on the invitation. I think they inaugurated Donald Trump as a security measure. Did you hear what I said? They did it as a means of reducing casualties. Remember how I told you it's a matter of national and international security? He didn't put his hand on the Bible. Fucking Melania's got 2 Bibles in her hand and he didn't put his hand on either one. Come on, man. Make sure that you sign up for protest and that you make your voice heard during this time. We're advocating for safe protest. Last I heard was all 50 states. On February 3rd, that's 45 days. That's 90 days from the end of the election. Yeah. Uh, the firings of those inspector generals were actually illegal, and they also refused to step down. So understand those firing of those expective la migra. Yeah. But thing about it is they had a plan, right? And they're promising violence, right? Yeah, he wants to declare martial law. Donnie's trying to get rid of. Hey, man, no. So that was the whole point of them stepping down. Savannah is it takes 30 days. Yeah, yeah. Try not to fall. Try not to fall in too much into the. That flight that was denied cost 800 plus thousand. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, the inspector generals refused to leave. You got to give them 30 days notice before you can terminate inspector general. Okay. So I joined Vets Against Tyranny on spread it around. Remember, if you're a veteran, regardless of how you feel, your oath was to support and defend the U.S. Constitution, not as it gets rewritten. Nah, man. It takes congressional action to amend the Constitution. So I just wanna be here for y'all and let y'all know, hey, trying to find this fucking protest. Did they get shut down or something? God, I could have sworn earlier today that must have got a. Hell yeah. Remember, I'm a socialist. I just want everyone to have universal health care, education, income, and housing. There's multiple ways to pay for that. I don't even feel like it's a radical position. Remember, I don't know if I ever told you. I remember if I ever told y'all this because we'd been banned from going live. My best friend in the world, we've been best friends for over 10 years. He's a black man from Brooklyn, New York. He called me. He was saying, talking all this shit. Donald Trump canceling the, Equal Opportunity Act. He was all tore up, like, hey man, what the fuck? And I thought there was a 50 state capital protest. I use Opera, which has a built-in VPN. So, hey, I don't work for them. I don't get paid by them, but you need to get away from Google Chrome and start using Opera. It has a built-in VPN. I'm pretty sure there's a 50 state protest and all 50 state capitalism. It's working everywhere. It is. It is. 33 of 34 developed countries have socialism. The US the US military is socialism. So, not woke or broke. Let me show you the door. Okay? Yeah. Your 50 state capitals on February 5th. Nice. Hilda said she just came back from a protest downtown Chicago. That's fantastic. I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you're safe. States, yeah. Somebody just said they came from a protest in Chicago. That's great. I'm glad you're home safe. Make sure you drink water. I'm glad there's worldwide protest. I'm glad to hear it. Opera, yeah. That's what I use. I haven't had any issues. I only use it on my work computer. I don't use Google at home. What do you know? What about NATO Article 5? I know that on January 3rd, the U.S. mission to NATO made a post about NATO Article 5. It happened. What happens on the 28th could change the world. I told everybody to start learning the Canadian national anthem now. You better start learning "Oh Canada." The Olympics are going to be lit in the future. I tell you what, I promise you. Everybody's going to know everybody's fucking anthem. Everybody's going to want to be multilingual. Watch. Y'all think it's over. I'm not even doing that shit. Go Canada is fucking right. There's a reason Donald Trump's going ham and trying to make them the 51st state. It's because on the 28th they're gonna drop a fucking report on election fraud and interference in our election. I love Mexico, TikTok mom. I worked for 5 years. I worked with people from Oaxaca that moved to the United States and were multilingual agents and were immigrants to the United States. Some of my best friends. I went to Mexico with them in Yucatan. Love it here. Fucking love it. I would love it. I could be a socialist and live anywhere, right? Because I just want everybody to have healthcare, education, income, and housing. Yep. I think everyone matters. I think the world's ready for it. I think the Democratic Party needs to look left, not stop looking right. Look left. Look left. They want to fight so hard and say we're not, at least we're not them. And it's like fight a good fight over here. hmm I love Mexico because when it's hot, it's hot. Like don't go outside. Yep. AOC's on fire. Yep. Justice is coming. Kamala Harris said that. Remember, you could lose your job as a result of these elections, or as a result of these investigations. It ain't just about the presidential election. Close. I don't know who that other person is, Sean. I appreciate you. How many people is on YouTube? Anybody know? My advice would be to go to my. So many people have to lose their jobs. Yeah, one way or another. 26. It's like 150, 160 people. Yeah. So, hey, what up, Mels? So yeah, I just got on here tonight to say, hey, sign this shit. Yep. Oh, I can only imagine not being able to talk about it at work. Yes, I saw that about, I saw that about. I saw that. It's been hard to sleep. Hey, you gotta control what you can control. You were letting the bully yell out the building while they're on detention, yell at you and tell them that they're going to beat you up while you're on recess and you're not enjoying recess. You're just sitting on the curb taking a fucking ear beating from the bully and getting all sad and shit because you know the next time he runs into you in the bathroom, he's going to beat you up. Man, you need to stop that shit. Go get on the swing set. Fuck is wrong with you? Stop that. He ain't going to be like that very long. Trust me. He ain't going to be like that. Ain't going to be like that long. He's lashing out. He's lashing out knowing the justice is coming. Why did you the obviously yes. Yes. All of the shit he's done can be undone. Hell no, I don't want that. I said okay. Right. Yo, what up, Crush? Yeah, I just started back to work. We haven't talked about politics either. Any G7 updates? It can be undone. Yep. Elon Musk is reportedly furious. People keep calling Tesla vehicles swastikars. Oh man. That's great. Well, Donald Trump signed an executive order officially suspending U.S. military aid to Ukraine. Pretty sure that's another sign of giving aid and comfort to the enemy thereof. Yeah, swastikars. It's great. It's great. Florida Ron DeSantis calling for AOC to be expelled, denaturalized, and deported. Hey, just so you know, denaturalization, deportation are crimes against humanity. Yeah. It's so in your face at this point. I know we're not on Twitter. Well, what's happening? AOC, I want to point out that AOC is also Puerto Rican, which is in the United States. So I want to point that out. I want to point that out as part of the US. You can't deport someone to the United States. Like, what the fuck? I hope that makes sense. I hope you're not confused right now. Can you imagine being like, "Yeah, deport that bitch." And they're like, "Actually, that's ours too." You know what I mean? Like, nah, checkmate. Actually, Puerto Rico's part of the US. Oops. That's our island. Dumbass. Nor there's no Puerto Rican bobsled team, Don. They ain't no Puerto Rican fucking Olympic basketball team. Yeah, he's fucking Cuban. Yeah, she's a citizen, dog. I'm in the dumbest timeline. Y'all watched Idiocracy and were like, "There's no fucking way." And I watched Idiocracy and I was like, that started like the other day. That was the other day. Yeah, they wanted to deport the bishop that read Donald Trump for filth. They need statehood. They do. There have been Puerto Rican bobsled teams in the Olympics. That was a joke. How many senators do you think are corrupt? All of the Republicans and some of the Democrats. Hope that answers your questions. Bishop Buddy is the Bishop of DC. Oh, by the way, the bishop's elected. So they were trying to remove an elected official. Yeah, I would love to. Please, please, I would love to be deported to somewhere nicer. What if they deported me to England? Like, bitch, are you kidding? That's great. Good for them. I fucking hope so, Chicken Little. There's way more of us than there are of them. That's all I know. Yeah, they're just trying to get it over with. That was a bait question. Hold on, where are you at, homie? Mr. No Picture. Joe. That was a bait question if I've ever been asked one in my entire life. I said the same about aliens, like beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, if there are fucking aliens, take me now. I got good ideas, y'all. I wanted to build I wanted to build a coffee shop that's also a card shop that where they also play board games and like repair board games. And they could like 3D print and shit. They can make you a unique chess set and paint it how you want to look or some shit. You know what I mean? Like just it would have been a cool business, man. You could just build it in space. The sky is falling. Yeah. Me too. In a heartbeat. I took a nap today, yo. I went and got a milkshake for my wife and I for dessert for our date. Brought me to Holland where my grandparents came from, right? Yeah, go back. Go back. Go to Holland. Packing my stuff right now. Oh yeah. You might as well get a go bag ready. See, we have to stay here. We have 4 dogs and 2 cats. So we have to protect this house. Yeah, right. 4 horses, 60 chickens. Nah, you can't go nowhere. If I get deported back to Puerto Rico, I'd celebrate. See, that's the hilarious part about all of this. Yeah, get a passport. That's good, C-Bus. Get your passport. No, Chrissy, is that fucking real? God damn it. I fucking hate it. Fucking hate it. How are these people in charge? Why do I feel like I'm being punished? For now. For now. Doubt I can move the country. I don't know. You're gonna have to put me and my dogs in like a large room and fly us wherever we're going. We're being punked. Yes. This is some sort of alternate reality. Like, how is it not obvious he cheated? And just like he's not eligible because he cheated. The fuck are we talking about? Bizarro world. Right. I think secretly they had a machine installed that calculated how far off it is really, and they're just waiting for all this shit to die down and these reports to come out. And they're gonna be like, he really lost. Here is the score. Because it's like otherwise, how could you know it was coming and not do anything to stop it? And just be like, oh, yep, because one of us voted for voted for this, we all get it now? Like, come on. You mean to tell me Starlink exists and there's no anti-Starlink technology? Nothing's who's watching the Watchmen, right? Nobody's monitoring that. Dems are doing nothing. Well, it's not Dems are doing nothing. I'm getting tired of hearing that from people I talk to all the time. What do you think the Democrats could do? Can you explain policy-wise what the Democrats could do here that makes sense? No, if they do anything, it fucks up an investigation. It makes shit take longer. That's what. That's why. That's why. Literally, lawfully following Executive Order 13848. Silence is golden. Hey, I want you all to protest safely too. I think there's a protest on the 5th. I heard you say like stumped or stunned. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah. If they come out and say it, we have civil war. Hmm. Yep. Remember that the whole reason we think that he wasn't arrested is to lower the casualties. They're trying not to. Right. Yeah. Something international, NATO, Article 4, Article 5. That'd be great. Not peopling at all. Yeah. Hey, like I said, no. Well, the thing about that is that Donald Trump's not eligible for the job. Yeah, they're just gonna use Facebook and Twitter and shit to communicate and put their shit out there for everybody. If I have a protest, it must have got fucking just. That's crazy. Did they get rid of the protest? Or they must have known. They must know. Okay, that shit went away. That's part of the reason I went and ate dinner, and then came back for. I went and got my wife and I dessert, and came back home, and that shit was gone. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, Executive Order 13848 has to be. There's a reason they shut that shit down. Lower casualties. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you inaugurate them. Hell yeah, they're protesting for us. I'd be crying for America too. How about we help everybody with their elections, but we don't help ours? The fuck? How the fuck is America trying to unfuck everybody else's democracy but ours? And ain't no way all news is being censored. Yeah. I'm 41, Joanne. What are you talking about? I'm a young buck. Mm, mm. Yep. And for the record, I don't think what AOC broke any ground on Jon Stewart's podcast. Yeah. Yeah. International intervention. It's good to see y'all. 124 on TikTok. Yeah, you got to get off. No Meta tools, no Facebook threads or IG. Get Messenger off your phone. Get WhatsApp off your phone. Get Twitter off your phone. Good to go. Okay. Get off those sites. Stop using Amazon. Not you, old cranky little white man. Crockett started an inquiry. There you go. I knew she was. She ain't afraid of shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here. From Bernie Sanders fucking YouTube. Hey, this is as close as we get. This is as close as we get from Bernie Sanders fucking YouTube talking about Elon Musk. The fuck Clover? He deleted Facebook. You have 30 days to resubscribe. Okay, hoes. I ain't coming back. I won't come back to that club. No way. Yo, go look at that link. It goes to Bernie Sanders fucking YouTube, and it's talking about Elon Musk aligning himself with neo-Nazis. What, Penelope? What? What? That's annoying. What up? What up? The song of the week. Florence and the Machine. Yeah, Florence. Yeah. So everybody to put this song on fucking repeat. And know that it's coming. Time to get a new phone. Okay. And yes, we are listening to music mid-show. You should be listening to Florence and the Machine. Dog Days Are Over right now. Yeah. Links are so much easier on YouTube. Yeah. You me drinking water? Okay. All days over. Yeah, live on YouTube right now. If you want, go up there, click on my profile, click on the YouTube link. Then you can click on links if you're in the chat on YouTube. Links are so much easier. Someone said on, yeah, because otherwise you gotta like hold the link, copy it, paste it in browser, go wherever that takes you. Who wants to do that shit? Just go to YouTube. Once you go, you'll never leave. It's a better angle. This looks like I set my phone down on the toilet. You know what I mean? This is like the toilet angle. But you're not. I'm not on a toilet. Daughter-in-law to mom's got raided by ICE security and let him in. Good. Good. It's time to stand up to these motherfuckers. Stand up to fascists. The ICE are just like Pinkertons, just worse paid. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little behind. I know it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. Fuck are you even? But yeah, if you wanted to support me, you could hit up my Venmo. I'll put the BS YouTube. Yeah, yeah. You hit up my Venmo. You could hit up my PayPal. Hola. A lot of people have asked like, how can we support you? Okay. I think he's running out of shit. I don't know anybody else. Like he banned the Air Force from teaching Black history. Like I think he's running out of shit. Boo hiss. Boo hiss. See, I keep seeing people posting stupid shit. Right after the election, we knew something was seriously wrong. We asked for a recount, for a forensic audit, and Democrat leaders ignored us. We then asked them to stop the certification or swearing in due to Amendment 14 and foreign interference, but crickets. Why? And it's like, because the fucking rules changed. Because the fucking rules changed. So people are like, why didn't they do anything? Because the fucking rules changed. There are penalties for crying out about the election. Like every time you say election fraud or interference and you're an elected official, it's a fine. It's called the Hatch Act. It's you know what I mean? It's prosecuting election crime shit. Right now the CIA is trending on fucking. By the way, I don't know if we saw this. The CIA confirmed that COVID resulted from a lab leak in China. Like it's real. That's what an investigation yielded. You know, like you were told and didn't believe. No, oh my God, it was disease warfare. They're trying to kill us all. Remember? I remember. Yes. Definitely a good idea to hire private protection that's good for the people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Entitled to go back to jail. Yeah, definitely. So I started a job last week, so I really couldn't pay attention to the news during the day last week. I felt so brave, told everyone the day before what they did, and bye, no one did a thing. Unfortunately I've got a community. I feel like I've lived 1,000 lives. I have tons of different groups of people that I'm in constant communication with if that's what I want. You know what I mean? But I play video games. Good. I saw that YN Black Panthers. In my first year coaching high school football, caught up to the news. Yeah, I've been playing music that whole time. I'm sorry. So, uh, Florence and the Machine. Yeah, I caught up with the news. Hey Atlanta, how's the job going? Yo, I had the craziest day on Friday. Let me tell y'all this story. I told y'all this story this morning, but there's a reason we're back on TikTok. So check this shit out. So I just finished my first week at my new job. Remember, I told everybody I got the job offer. It was like the highest paying job I've ever had in my entire life. And this past Friday was the end of the first week. And so I had a mock call at like 12:30 and I had two tests that started at 3:45 and also had to finish up the curriculum, so we had like a class, and there was curriculum for compliance that had to be done before you started the tests. Okay? So, on Friday, I had to pass two tests, pass a mocked call, complete all of the like the compliance homework for that preceded those tests, and finish up the curriculum, like sit through a class and like practice for this call. It was a fucking nightmare. Like at the end of the day, I ate dinner and passed out on the couch. And woke up at like 10:20 and had been asleep for 4 hours. You know what I mean? My brain was exhausted. But I got an 88 on that 100 question test at the end of that. I was so proud of myself. And the best part about it was they told us that we couldn't use, or that we could cheat. That you could cheat. Look it up on Chat GPT. Fucking how man, them questions you couldn't Google them shits. The only way you get them questions right is read the questions and try to figure out what the right answer is. That's how I got it. I turned my fucking brain on. I couldn't even fucking cheat. Googling it didn't do shit. It was awful. Because I didn't take the shit serious. I just clicked through the fucking I thought this shit was going to be googleable. They even have modules that you could have pulled up. You tell us more about petition for impeachment. Yeah, they're trying to impeach Donald Trump already. Hmm He's already committed impeachable offenses. Hmm Yep. Yeah. So I was, for the record, it wasn't because I was cheating. I would just tell you I cheated and got a good grade. No, I couldn't even do that shit. I would go to Google the question and I'd be like, oh no, no, ain't no fucking way I'm doing that. Uh-uh. Combing through page after page after page of search results. Nah, we're just gonna read the fucking thing. You know what I mean? And got an 88 and was like, hell yeah, we did. But yeah, I crashed the fuck out after that. Oh, I even took a nap today, so I know I blew my brain out, like for real. I turned on all the fucking brain juice, kids. I'm telling you, turn that motherfucker on. That's what. Hey, sometimes you got to be able to do that. You got to have. You know what we learned. You know what I've learned in my life. You don't rise to the occasion. You fall to your level of competency. So I'm super competent, right? So there's no rising to the occasion. Like you don't just all of a sudden you don't have it and then all of a sudden you got to have it. No, like I'm smart as fuck, didn't study, thought you were just supposed to be able to cheat your way through that, and got there and was like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to actually think on this one." There's no cheating here. This sucks. So I'd search every answer and just be like, "Oh god." Like I'm gonna have to do this shit myself. Like, oh yeah, it's that one. Like, so for the record, I'm complaining, kind of. It's just cheating didn't do me any good, which is true in real life. Oh, hey, Joanne, you gotta call a spade sometime, dear. I always brag about not having fucking. I had them this morning. I had bags under my eyes, even though I slept like 10 hours straight. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight too. But yeah, if you look at the impeach shit, he's disqualified from presidency, so impeaching them allows them to put that on the table too. So they're impeaching him for violation of the emoluments clause, unlawful, unconstitutional, and corrupt conduct during the 2024 presidential campaign, pardoning and blocking the prosecution of insurrectionists. Um, he has the scope of impeachment also includes since the 2024 election, Trump has promised to undertake a number of policies and practices that would, if implemented, qualify as impeachable abuses of power. This includes unlawfully mobilizing the U.S. military in U.S. cities, cruelly and unconstitutionally imprisoning, separating immigrant families, selectively prosecuting or otherwise seeking retribution against political rivals and journalists. So yeah, the impeachtrumpagain.org, part of that is he's ineligible for the job, right? And again, part of the reason they swore him in is because he got aid from Russia to do this, so it's treason. It's treason. Quid pro quo. They gave uh no. That's part of the reason he's being impeached because he's in violation of the emoluments clause. But again, that's how you open inquiry and get a president removed. An illegitimate president. He's got a lot of people that you're trying to keep from bad shit happening. Does that make sense? Yeah. Also, a little tidbit, people are saying that they're unable to communicate with Republican senators or representatives, are no longer answering emails or phone messages. That's not good. Yeah, Kelly. Exactly. You hit it on the nose, Kelly. Yeah, don't. And you shouldn't. You should understand that he's doing this to distract you from the fact that he confessed the night before. And every day is an escalation of the prior day. Would you miss? Well, we made it almost the whole show without getting banned. That's pretty much a win. Yeah. We went the whole hour and a half without getting banned on TikTok. That means the show was a success, kids. Also, here's a song that I like by Alien Ant Farm called Movies. Remember they also did Smooth Criminal? They have a song and a music video called Movies. Very good. Also, I can sing that song. Plus, the bassist is really talented from Alien Ant Farm. Because I'm lame and I don't use it, Corey. I just have it. It's the same thing as Patreon. Like I don't use it, I just have it. Like if people sign up for it, it's like fuck yeah, thanks. I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm live every day. I'm kicking ass and taking fucking names, bitches. You know what I mean? Like I'm already outworking you. What else do you want from me? I need someone that does that shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry, Jared. I'll do all that. You just be the fucking talent, dude. I don't want to do all the other shit. Thanks, man. You come a long way. Said it about a doorway. In our short years, we come a long way. A gentle way. One day I'll get my shit together. Ha! Joke's on you, bitches. What was the name of the VPN? I don't use a VPN. I use Opera as a browser and it has a built-in VPN. Opera. Yeah, yeah. Oh no. And actually, I have to play this song because it's my wife said this song made her think of me. You'd be like, that's so predictable. Shut up. That would be insane. Opera buying TikTok? No fucking way. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They've a good product. Just intentionally building, yeah, with people you trust. Yeah. Great fucking music video too. But I saw this and I had to click on it. Did you know they made a dubstep of Deftones change? She pediatric flu confirmed to be health. By the way, wear a mask. Thank you for clarifying. You're welcome. Yeah, I would be wary. So I got ESET when I got my new computer. What is this song? It's okay. Wear your mask, use your hand sanitizer, stay at least 6 feet away. Oh, you want to one of the best original songs ever performed live ever? If you don't know who Joji is, this is definitely not his typical music. Bit of attention. Yeah. The song is cold as fuck. I dress like this. You hate me if I said goodbye so quick you could eat my dust. When I go in the wind from dawn to dusk, cry you waste your time over cause you never like not being so obvious, so keep it light, keep it light. No? Like my troubles of your body with. This is my favorite shit. Deconstructing the handshake between Gavin Newsom and Donald Trump. Oh my God. It's so good. I don't wanna die so young. Got so much to lose. I don't smile for the cameras. Only smile for you. Smile for you. Would you hate me if I said? I know, breaking your fucking heart. That boy can sing too. What the fuck? Hmm. What about 21 Pilots? Do you guys fuck with 21 Pilots? No? They're very good. They have a lot of good songs. Mm. Oracle to take TikTok. As long as it's not Facebook. Gonna sing again the song where I sang. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think I know that. EDA statements released today. No. What are you talking about? I've been just way too much. It's fun to fantasize. You wouldn't know who I was. Fun to fantasize. Oh, 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 I'm falling. Oh, 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 I'm falling. Damn Oracle. Better than fucking Facebook. Taking my time on my. You don't want him anywhere near that shit. How you fuck up Facebook, dog? Facebook, Threads, and IG. How do you fuck that up? Germany, UK, Switzerland are all protesting in the streets for us. Oh, 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 I'm falling. Hey, I'll take it. Oh, 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 I'm falling. This isn't live. I don't see anything on YouTube. Jesus and Fergie. I'll fucking take that. Close enough. Oh, 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 I'm falling. Okay, okay, okay. It can't be. It can't. It can't be all like rock and roll and shit. I'm a big hip hop fan too. So if y'all don't know who Ab Soul is, okay. Do you like Kendrick? How about Ab Soul? You like Kendrick? How about Absol? This 2010 Rock Kim. Yep. Our allies are protesting for us. Are you? That's why I got on here, was to try to help coordinate protests. US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Big Dave Matthews fan? I used to be. No shit of monotony. What kind of genre do I like most? Really, all of it, but like it. I don't know. And I was never really like opposed to shit. You know what I mean? Like loved good music. Good music is good music. I have like favorite songs, favorite albums. The only thing I can't level with Kendrick about is weed. Like that shit's everything. And him being like, I had to abstain, and I'm like, what? Can you imagine who he'd be if he was high? What the fuck? Fucking love Kendrick, by the way. Good Kid, Mad City. It might be one of the better albums ever. Super. Is that what it is? Super eclectic. Yeah, I'm all over the fucking place. I have ADHD, bipolar. I'm fucking manic depressive. I'm medicated like a motherfucker, if you know what I mean. As long as it isn't fucking ignorant music, I'm probably good here. Yeah, fuck yeah. Protests is starting up. Fuck yeah. All right, we gotta get out of here. We're starting to get restrictions. We're gonna get banned. I love y'all. Good to see y'all. Go up here, go to YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. You be looking at me right here. Yeah, you see it's right here, right? It's the same thing. Yeah, Opera's safe. Yeah, go up here, click on my profile, go to YouTube, follow me on YouTube. I'm gonna get out of here so I don't get banned. Fuck that nonsense, man. And I'm gonna even stay live a little longer just for that. Still post Etherich for you. And you get a proper ending to reward people for coming over.